So we finally got a release date for the upcoming fall update. Just by looking at the teaser images and GIFs, it is going to be a fun time exploring the overworld. So I thought it would be fun to do a breakdown of all the teaser images that Monomi Park has released so far. Along the way, maybe we can piece together on what to expect on the upcoming update. The first image that was ever posted related to the update is this GIF. A nice group of puddle slimes enjoying themselves in a pond. Not just that, it is raining, something we have not seen since the scrap weather system in the first game. Just by going by the landscape, this GIF was taken around Amber Valley, I think. My original thought was the Powder Falls Plubs, but it's possible it could be the Amber Valley region. There's nothing to really go by other than it's cloudy, rainy, and puddles go purr. Next image is another GIF. This time showcasing a big reveal. The confirmation of a Tangle slime is going to make an appearance in the sequel. Now, it's not the first time that the Tangle slime was teased. This older image was the first indicator of the Tangle slime possibly making a return. In the GIF, it seems that this setting takes place somewhere in Rainbow Fields. We see the cotton and pink slimes. And was this a pink Tangle largo right there in the corner? Now, I've not played the game in a while, but the vines growing around the ruins, has it always been there? If not, does it have to do with the Tangle slime presence? Keep that in mind because we're going to see that often as we scroll through these images. Up next is a more chaotic GIF. We see heavy weather blowing through the setting. The trees are rustling aggressively against the brushing winds that's howling across the, I would say, Starlight Strand. The beehive is definitely a dead giveaway. And what's this? A tornado swirling across the area, taking some slimes with it? And the slimes seem completely fine, as if accepting their fate. This is why I love this game. It doesn't matter if there's a natural disaster, the slimes are just super chill about it. Now, the bigger question is, was the twister made up by a natural voice or artificial? Kinda reminds you of a slime that we have not seen since the first game. You gotta wonder. Well, want to know more because the official splash art for the update is posted, confirming our suspicion that both Tangled and Dervish are blown away into the sequel. Just by going by the splash art, we see not only the Tangled and Dervish, but different weather scenarios that will be part of the weather system. Of course, rain, pollen, twister, and what's this? Thunder? That's very interesting. The next image showcased 4 images instead of 1. The first image I think took place in Rainbow Fields because of the flowers and the archways. It is hard to tell because how dim the colors are, letting the player know that there will be some cloudy days with some drizzle. The second image is a simple setting of leather largos enjoying their time in Starlight Strands. And it looks like some more vines are growing around the ruins. Will the Tangle also spawn in not just Rainbow Fields, but also Starlight Strands? Which would make sense because both areas are floral and fertile landscapes. The third image, and it's more focused on Tangle this time. We see the setting takes place in Amber Valley near what I would presume near the geysers. We see more vines growing across the stony border and a recognizable viney arm growing out of the ground. Definitely a Tangle arm reaching out to snare its prey. The problem is there does not appear to be any chickens. Maybe the viney blossoms is a form of pollen producer, maybe? The last image is another chaotic scene with a familiar face. The Dervish is finally making their debut. Not just that, they are bringing their slimy friends along during a cloudy day. And that is it on what the official Slime Rancher Twitter has posted so far on the update. Don't worry, Rangers, there's some more extra leaks. Thanks to the Twitter profile, Slime Rancher 2 leaks and news, there is some extra goodies for us to break down. The first image is a shocking one. We see the setting takes place in Amber Valley, while there is a thunderstorm? That is new. These sets of thunderstrikes will likely strike down like we see with the firestorm in the Glass Desert for the first game. What makes this image I would say comical is that on the left, there's a phosphor dazed by the sudden thunderstrike, while the tabby is just smiling and enjoying the ride. That's definitely a cat thing. The last image we have not seen is more colorful, just a bunch of pink slime boys hanging out in rainbow fields. Not just that, more vines are growing across the stony walls. Does not seem that the vines are affecting the wildlife. Could be just decoration. So far, just going by the images, Tangled will spawn in Rainbow Fields, Ember Valley, and Starlight Strands. While in those areas, Tangles will produce vines across the area that they are traveling to, maybe producing pollen? Now, the Dervish is much more trickier because we only see one image of the Dervish in the wild. I'm not sure the Dervish will spawn in a certain area or will be a nomad that appears when there is heavy storms. As for the weather storms, so far it is confirmed that we will get rain, pollen, cloudy skies, and thunderstorms. A major update from the old weather system in the first game. So far, we don't know how the player will know what type of weather that will affect the area as they explore the island, nor how the slimes will be impacted by the natural disaster. What we see is that they are just going to vibe with it like always. Another thing to keep in mind that the blog states about custom gadgets being free range now, as well as new gadgets. As of so far, no big teases on what extra goodies we will have for this new update. Hopefully it's worth the wait. Honestly, I'm more excited on how the weather system will work. We just have to see. What do you rangers think of the images? I'm pretty sure there will be more images that will be released as we get closer to the release date of the update. Of course, I won't be able to cover all of it, so I'm happy to hear your thoughts down below. Like always, stay weekly.